Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some more Approaching Infinity, shall we? Continuing our complete beginner's guide, and as you can see, like I had mentioned before, this game is constantly being evolved and updated, and so now the crafting has been temporarily disabled because the UI is being updated, and the new crafting system will be available by the end of September. So I'm recording this at the very end of August in 2024, so this is like a month away. So, no worries at all. Honestly, crafting, you have to have special stuff in your ship to do anyway. So at the beginning of the game, where we are now, we wouldn't be crafting yet, and that's okay. So perhaps by the time our series gets to crafting, it'll already be re-implemented, and there'll be some new changes we can talk about in our guide. Okay, so we got a new crew member, and we put both of our people on the away team. And now I'm going to do something that's, let me see this really fast. How close am I to leveling up? I actually am kind of close with my captain to leveling up. So I'm going to do something risky and go on this ship. So this is the wreckage of the UBM Prokofiev, and we don't know what's on board. Their cargo is heavy equipment. I'm going to go check it out. So you can explore shipwrecks. This ship appears to have air. I think we're going to find out, but that is not necessarily a good thing. So if a ship has air, it means that you can depressurize the hull by firing into the wall and cause a nightmare event to happen. Which is one of the few real-time events in the game where you have to run and try not to get pulled out into space. So just be careful when you're shooting in pressurized ships, because things can go badly. But looting these wrecked ships is one of the great ways to make money in the game and get experience. So you better believe we're absolutely going to do it. I'm going to walk down here and look at this. That we just picked up was a cybernetic skill module, and it's a really good one. It's called Copy Grenade. It was automatically equipped and installed by the tactician that we just got. If I push O, you'll see right here, the tactician is red. He's from the combat division, and he just got this away team skill called Copy Grenade. So on ships, another reason why you want to come to them, very often you'll find those boxes that have like a cybernetic arm on them, and they are modules that your officers can equip to give them skills. Copy Grenade is sweet because it just lets you use the grenade effect that you have without actually consuming a grenade. So it's like an extra free grenade that you get. And we could use it, but we're going to try to not use it on this ship. Oh, because this ship has a pressurized hull, and we don't want to pierce the walls right now. Now, this is a zombie. Very, very frequently on ships, you're going to find undead space zombies. Now, I'm going to use my stun to take care of this guy. So I'm going to walk into him, and you're going to see that we stunned this guy. He does not like stun. It is a damage type that he's not happy about. And now we can just kind of move away and shoot this dude. There we go. Like so. And he was stunned for several turns, so we got free shots. Now, zombies are really slow, so I'm just going to shoot at this guy and just kind of take advantage of the opportunity attack, and we got him. So we're getting experience, and the game is telling you that's because those are considered, quote, difficult enemies. So it might be that boarding a ship and exploring it is not good for us because it's too challenging. However, by punching above our weight class, we can find some modules. So I'm going to actually push C1, and I'm going to use Detect Monster. And you could see that down here, there's a bajillion monsters. You could see all these little red dots. And they don't actually, I think I misspoke. I think I said they appear on the minimap. They don't, but you can see them on the world map here, or the main map. They're just down here, to the right, to the left, not so much above us. So I don't want to fight that many enemies right now. Here's one. I can fight one. All right, that I'm okay with. Oh, what is this? This is a sponge. It's stationary, and it can be hostile within range of 5, and it has an attack range of 4, which is what we have. Its attacks may transmit disease. So that's actually bad. I mean, I guess it's not really surprising. We don't want disease. So what I'm going to do is switch to my cloud gun, and I'm going to shoot that guy. And he hit us with mutagenic muck. And you can see that he took 50% damage from my cloud gun. I thought it would freeze him. He didn't care. And I shot him again. And the blaster does 200% damage to this guy. So I'm going to shoot him again. Ow. And we killed him. We've taken a bunch of damage. So you could see that our health has gone down. Remember, I decided to bring our captain and our officer on this away mission, which is why you're seeing I have a yellow suit, which is the captain, and a blue suit, which is the officer, and then the red suit, which is just random crew member. You still bring your full crew of 8, but then you see in parentheses, I believe this 2 means that, this is the amount of officers we have with us. I'm going to push, you can push R to rest for a turn, but you can also push Control R to rest until you're healed. Or rest for a long time. Save for later. So why is it saving it for later? I'm going to push P. This is oxygen. We don't need oxygen right now, so it's not going to pick it up. And in fact, because this ship has oxygen. Now, this right here, this is a mainframe, and you need to walk onto it to search it. And we actually found something. We got a code fragment. This is, again, from a quest. However, because I have the quest with another save, it's not registering it. I'm going to search the desk. But I think we can get the quests. Now, you should be able to get the quests. If we can't get it, it's not the end of the world. All right, I'm going to pick up this. This is the cargo room, so let's get as much cargo as we can. There's some supplies here. I'm going to pick them. Get them. Life support's operational. What is this? This is... Oh, the captain's bed. Okay, phew, I thought that was like some kind of bug. Alright. And we searched this, and we got some food. Okay. I'm walking really slowly through this place because there could be enemies everywhere. So I'm just doing my very best to not get us in a spot where we're overwhelmed. This looks pretty good so far. I'm going to walk this way. Wow, that is quite the collection of heavy equipment. Oh my goodness. I'm going to push Control 1 to detect monsters. The advantage of this is we can be really sneaky. There's no monsters here. Collecting the equipment sounds like house music, like it's a bass drum beat. Anyway, we got it. What's important for this is I don't want to fight stuff with this team because we're not super strong at combat. And those sponges, we were lucky that we didn't get diseased because disease is can be a pain to deal with. It could debilitate your crew, your officers. So I'm thinking there's a couple ways we can go. When you find a ship like this, if you get it, I think the number is 70% explored. You can then haul the ship to a station and sell it and make a good amount of money, which is another reason why we're doing this. You can make like 20, 30,000 credits on these entry-level ships selling them, which we need. But you have to have explored a certain percentage of it. There's also the idea that, look, we just got a whole bunch of heavy equipment. Maybe we should bail and just take our money and come back later. I think that's worth considering. There is an enemy in the room to the southeast of us, but you saw how it moved around that red dot? That means that it is a zombie. And there's another zombie down there. I'm just going to walk right here. I don't want to go by that door anymore. Okay, good. I want them to come fight me. I don't mind fighting one zombie at a time because they're slow and we can just opportunity attack them down. But I definitely do not want too many sponges. So I'm trying to walk in a way that does not surprise us. So, like, this is okay. We could take advantage. Oh, God. Okay. You saw that tombstone. This is what I mean with this is risky. We lost a crew member. We did not lose an officer. We lost a crew member. So we're at 7 out of 8 crew. Crew can be replaced, and you buy new crew at the station. However, the more crew that you have die, you know, people are like, hear about the fact that you run risky operations, and it becomes usually, I think, just in general more expensive to hire crew as they die. So you don't want that to happen because you don't want word to get around that you're like, you know, a dodgy captain. I'm just leading them back here. Opportunity attacks. Dead one. Good. Okay. One crew member is fine, and our health has regenerated. Your health regenerates pretty quickly in this, but you really... Number one way you're going to get wrecked in this game on searching these ships is by just walking around the corner or through a door, and there's an enemy adjacent, and they automatically get an attack on you. It's the worst. That's why this ability that we have to detect monsters is so good for keeping us safe. Okay, perfect. So this is just a bunch of zombies. I am fine with that. Good. And for several turns, I can still see where they are. Did it. And the other main reason I came down here was to level up our captain. So, we've leveled up. We get a promotion. We say yes. This lets us go back to those passive skills that are specific to each class, and now we get to pick another one. So, I think I might take Ship Surgeon because I'm enjoying being really risky and going out and using my officers and the captain on away missions. Ship Surgeon says crew members, I mean, even just regular crew, are harder to kill, officers less likely to be hurt, and they heal faster when injured. So I'm going to take that to try to make life easier for our away team. I'm going to pick up these supplies. We have 63% explored. There we go. Okay, zombies, great. Let's just keep luring out the zombies. I'm not in a rush. Oh boy, luckily we did not get hit there. I'm going to stun this zombie. Good. Okay, we're at 70%, which is the good number. I think it's that number. And I'm just going to keep walking around. I'm going to walk in such a way that I am not blindsided. Good. There's tons of supplies. There's a limit to the amount of supplies we can pick up. You can see the minimap filling in. I want to get as much of the ship explored as possible, simply because I want to make... I'm going to use the detect monster. There's a bunch of monsters over here. Here we go. We have lots of cargo space left, so we could keep... This is the supply storage, indeed. There's an enemy right through the door. I don't want to deal with that. I will handle enemy... Man. Okay, good. Actually, the enemy is coming this way. That's very good for us. We did not want the enemy to be right... Oh, what was I doing? I just stood there and let a crew member die. That was dumb. I got too greedy and thought I could kill them. I should have just moved away and taken the opportunity attack. So don't be like me. Don't just stand there. Don't be lazy. Even with Ship Surgeon, we just lost a valuable crew member. Come on out. I don't want to go through there. I don't mind if you come through, but I don't want to open that door into an enemy right now. Is it worth it to keep exploring? And you know what? I'm just going to say no. I've already lost 2 crew members. I've got 91%. I'm just going to bail. I know that there's no enemies up here anymore. And now we're at 94%. We're doing great. I'm going to go here. And it says 2 members died. That was a long mission, so everybody gets 7 experience, and we get new information about the sponge. Now, here's your choice. Oh, okay. Never mind. So I lied. It wasn't 70%, it's 81% exploration necessary, but we can't do it anyway because you have to remove the life form. So I was trying to just cut and run. Now, you can blow it up for parts instead, but you see how all those supplies we gathered, we left them out here because we didn't need them. I'm actually going to wait. You know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go back to the station. And I'm going to hire 2 crew to replace our crew, sell our data, and fully restock. I'm going to go to the pawn shop, the market. Here's what we want. So all that heavy equipment, look at that. 14 grand worth of stuff on that ship. Amazing. Faraday cage. This is for our ship. Mitigates ion storm damage. We don't need that. I'm fine. I'm fine with what we have at the moment. There's nothing that's blowing me away right here. So I'm going to go back to that shipwreck. And structural weakness identified. Okay. I have 94%. I'm going to use my power to detect where the bad guys are. Because we need to wipe them out. Is it a sponge right through the door? No. This is fine, actually, because I can hit this guy, and you will see that, oh, all 3 of them got stunned right there. I hate that. Okay. I wish I could open the door and leave it open. And I'm going to just wait for the enemy. Okay. To see if they come around the corner. They did. I'm just going to walk back. There we go. There we go. Oh, almost got him. I'm going to stun this one. Step back. Shoot. That might be it. That might be all life forms. I'm not sure. Perfect. So we got some data right there. Search the desk. We've seen the whole place. 100% exploration. However, you still want to step on all of this stuff. We found something. It's more code fragment. Great. We get some more, and we found a disaster report. All hawk and no bray make gunner a oh boy. Go classy, don't mind if I do. Yikes, disaster records. Okay, so this ship is 100% explored. I believe we have cleared all of the life forms. Now I'm just going to pick up all the supplies that are on here. You can see they just get stacked up outside. There's no reason not to just take them all. It'll save us money later. And now the ship is totally explored. I'm going to go out here. Bam, 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 bam. All right. So we've got more information about zombies. And instead of blowing it up, we're going to select a second option, tow it to a station. You can also actually just take the ship for your own if you're able to repair it and you have enough stuff to take control of it if it's a better ship for you. But we don't want that. We can't do it anyway. We're going to tow it. So now, you'll see all the supplies are left, and if I start moving, you see the ship behind me. And you can get intercepted by bad guys, but once you get to the station and you just walk onto it, ooh, it's even better than I thought. Look at this, 42,500 for the ship. Yes. And we got rep. It does depend on where you sell it. You know, you're going to get rep for doing it that way, but honestly, that's amazing. Like, we just made 42,000 selling it. I'm going to dock again, see if they have anything here. We'll go ahead and fully restock. And I'm going to leave, and we're going to explore. So there's a bunch of planets we can look at here. Oh. So the macro conide was just actually out in space. So maybe, you know what? I misspoke. In my previous game, you had to get the resources from mining. And so you needed a miner. But in this case, the resources are just sitting there. So now all you have to do is just walk around and go through the nebula and you'll find it. We need 9 of these. So I'm just going to map this entire system. I'm just going to use E to auto-explore and find everything that's available. All the asteroids, all the planets, all the stations. There's the banker station. Perfect. I'm going in. They have a navigator. So remember, we leveled up, which means we can actually hire another crew member. And they have silent running, which makes it harder for enemies to find us. And that's probably pretty slick. So do we want a systems division person? Do we want a navigator? Sure. 13 grand to hire them? Yes. I like having as many officers as possible. Yes, you're in. We will... There's another quest that says travel to Sector 3 and locate a mysterious anomaly. I will definitely take that quest. You can have a lot of quests, so there's no problem with that. And let's push escape and go back. I'm going to sell and let's go to the outfitter, see what they've got. The life support module gives you max crew size, which that's cool in the sense of you have more crew on your ship, you know, but it's not really a huge thing for me right now. I already have a bigger crew with my ship. So this engine would use less supplies and give us some evasion, which is kind of cool. You know, make us more nimble when fighting, but it's expensive. The machine gun is actually quite nice because it might not look like it. It's got less range, but I'm going to buy it and install it because it uses less supplies than the ion cannon. It has more point defense, but the most important thing is it has a cooldown of 1. So even though it does have less range, you can fire this thing every round. So I think the number in square brackets is like the DPS, like the damage per round, I guess, or per turn. And so, you know, the ion cannon is 50 because it has a cooldown of 2 with 100 damage. But the machine gun is the same because it is firing every round. So I'm going to buy it and install it. I'll go to the pawn shop and sell my ion cannon. This is $1 million for this cruiser. I mean, that would be cool, but we can't get it. I'm going to save my money for now. I don't see anything that's absolutely enthralling me, and I'm just going to keep exploring. Here. I can't auto-explore because the friendly ship was too close, I guess. I shouldn't have flown into that. We took some radiation damage, but it's okay. We got it back. You can see our point defense is better, obviously. Here we go. This is what we're looking for, is stuff like this. We have 6 of 9. Even in the log in the upper left, it keeps track of your quest. Here's a planet. We're going to come and get all of these planets. As far as I know, you're not in a rush competing against other ships. And, like, if you don't explore the planet right now, you miss out on it. That doesn't happen, as far as I know. We got it. So we completed the quest. So we could go explore more stuff, or free restock on supplies. Look at this, and they never despawn, and no one else is picking them up so far. So that's amazing. I'm going to go up here. We got this whole thing pretty much mapped out. Just going to go into the bottom left corner and finish mapping out this sector. And then what I'm going to do is go into the warp. Okay. Thank you. I just needed to wait for them to get off the warp interface, and then we're going to go back to Sector 1. Actually, wait, never mind, I lied. You don't have to be here. You can go to any banker's station and deliver the quest. You don't have to go back to the original sector. So if I just go here, you'll see that Space Minerals is done. We get 10 grand, 15 experience, we get rep. Ding ding. We're going to sell our data, fully restock. Great. So at this point, I'm going to go to officers and just show you. This is YOLO. That's a hilarious name for our navigator. They're going to join the away team, but I'm actually not going to have them join the away team. They don't really do anything for us on the away team right now. They don't have any active away skills, and systems division, you know, they're getting experience, I believe, from doing ship stuff and charting the area. Oop, promotion time. Great. So what do we want from our mustachioed tactician? So I love Marksman because it boosts your firing range by 1 per level. Lets you just shoot at things further away. There's a lot of really, really good stuff here. The reaction strike for melee is also very good. But I'm going to take the range. Okay. And we can walk over here. And the bright center of the universe. I'm going to go down. I'm going to check it out. Wow. All right, there's some cactuses. Just going to start exploring. Oh boy. Okay. So let's see. What are you? You are no attack. And you release vapor around yourself. So this guy seems like he's not hostile, but this dude, Fire Ant, definitely is. So Fire Ant, we're going to give you cryo damage, because I'm sure you don't like it. Yeah, 200% damage against that. But look, he made fire everywhere. So you don't want to kill the Fire Ant next to you, because, well, fire. Just going to keep exploring. Star Temple. Boom. So we got the last clue to find a Star Temple. Okay, I'm going to go down here. Oh. Switch to my cryo. Dead. Now, we can't actually get there currently. So we're going to see if we can explore this whole thing without water walking. And if not, maybe we could try to freeze the waters to get across. I'm not sure it's going to work that way. We're getting a lot of this charted. Okay. $92. $94. $95. $99%. So sometimes the game is cool about, like, not being rough about places that you can't reach because of your mobility. But I think we have to try to get over there to get 100%. So, can I fire? I fired right there with my cloud weapon, and you see it made a bridge, and now we got 100%. So now we got 100% explored. So we had to use our weapon to kind of navigate the terrain, but we did it, and we can leave. And we got fire ant info, and we can survey complete for $3,000. Boom, and it's done. So now that planet is completely taken care of. If I push O for officers, we have all the officers that we can hire, and you want to get officers of different categories so you can pretty much try to do everything. And we need to be level 3 to get the next slot open. We have 80,000. We're doing beautifully, and I hope you're all still finding this series to be useful and fun. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.